James Droz is an amazing TikToker, but what would happen if he was in the NFL? So I put him on the Cheifs to see if he would have a good career. So James Droz is a 28 overall, and we need to upgrade him. All these boxes will help James Droz fix his overall. So we're going to pick number 6, and it's plus 25 truck, which isn't great, but we'll take it for now. So now James Droz has an 85 truck, so hopefully that can get him somewhere. To start the first season, I just hope James Droz can raise his overall. Bro, we're 3-4 through the mid-season. Man, James Droz is actually not doing the worst. James Droz and the Chiefs finished 8-9, which really isn't that bad. Man, and James Droz is a 41. Nice. Free agency wasn't that great, so I just decided to pick up John Ross for the team. And it looks like we have the 11th pick in the draft, so let's see who we can get. I really want a tight end just so I can trade Travis Kelce because he's taking up a ton of cap space that we don't need right now. Nah, you know what? I'm just going to trade the pick because I know I can get a tight end a little bit later in the draft. So we're going to take Eric Shepard, who is a 6'2 tight end, and hopefully he's pretty good for us. I then traded Travis Kelce to get DK Metcalf and 2 really good defensive players. Let's give James Droz his next upgrade. So out of all the boxes, I'm going to take number 3, and it's plus 25 to all speed stats. That is amazing. Giving him the speed boost would hopefully change his game up a lot. But next season didn't go as planned. No. You guys went 5-12? Really? And the stats proved it as James Droz was throwing way too many interceptions. We then signed Nick Bosa and Ed Oliver to help the defense. We now finally get to give James Droz his next upgrade. We get plus 10 jumping, which is one we don't have, so we're going to apply that to him. Now going into the next season, I'm really hoping that he can possibly do better this year, but I don't expect too much. Now, shockingly, we actually ended the season 10-7, which puts us in the playoffs, which is really good. Our first matchup for the playoffs was the Cleveland Browns, who were the 3rd seed, so it's going to be pretty tough. And we took a commanding 28-23 win over the Browns. I can't believe it. I'm in shock. Our next game was against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we absolutely destroyed them. This team is literally just like becoming amazing. I don't understand how we're winning with the 45 overall quarterback, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Now, our last game to get to the Super Bowl, we have to beat the Bengals. I don't know how this is going to go. Their offense is amazing, but we have a great defense. Found 2 points to the Bengals, which was not a very good spot for us. Bro, if we don't get this 3rd down conversion, this is going to be really scary. I'm not going to lie. So we are going to have to kick a field goal, which will put us up by 1 point, which isn't crazy, but I think our defense can stop the Bengals on a game-winning drive. Now, good for us. The Bengals don't have any timeouts, so they're going to have to keep going no huddle, and we're going to sack them. Wow, that is amazing. And as we stop them for one more play, we made our trip to the Super Bowl. Ironically, we were playing against the Seattle Seahawks, who we traded Travis Kelce to earlier in the video. But things took a quick turn. We went down 7-24 to the Seahawks, and things were looking horrible. But James Droz wasn't going to let that happen. James Droz threw for 2 touchdowns to only make us down 3, and we had a game-winning drive on the line. 3rd and 5, we need this conversion right here. We're at the 50-yard line, which is not enough for a field goal at all. So hopefully we can convert here. Oh, great pass. Great pass. Yup. We then made a field goal to go into overtime. Hopefully we can win the coin toss. Please tell me we're winning it. Yes, let's go. We're receiving the ball. Bro, and here we are at the 10-yard line, almost going to score our first touchdown for overtime. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't think a field goal is going to cut it, but we'll take our points, and our defense just needs to step up even more now. Bro, this dude Kenneth Walker's been killing us this whole drive. Like, they've been nonstop running this ball, and we can't find a way to stop them. Bro, I'm assuming they would pass here, but I honestly don't know. And the Seahawks nailed a field goal to lead us to get the ball back. The Chiefs got the ball back, and they ran it downfield to try to get a field goal. Can we sink it? Please tell me he sunk it. He missed. Okay. Wow, he missed. But then our defense stepped up really big by getting a stop. But we then did the unthinkable by giving them the ball back. Bro, I'm just hoping they can miss this, because if they make that, this is game over and we all go home. And he made it. Wow. Now, before we start next season, we need to give James Droz his next upgrade. I'm really hoping for pass accuracy here because I could really use that. Plus 30 juke move stats. So we get plus 30 juke move stats, which could actually be good because we can turn him to like a scrambling quarterback a little bit. Now, going into the next season, I'm really hoping James Droz can just keep getting better. We went 10-7 to end the season again, and our first opponent is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, we actually played them in the playoffs once, so let's see if we can beat them again. We then beat the Jaguars 28-21 to lead us to our next game to be against the Bills, which wouldn't be easy. So I thought. We beat the Bills 45-13 in a crazy blowout win. We beat the Steelers to get to the Super Bowl to end up going against the Bucks, who are the 3rd seed, so this is going to be a tough game. But then James Droz did the unexpected. And James Droz wins his first Super Bowl of his whole career. Let's go. 37-14. That is amazing. Bro, and James Droz wins Super Bowl MVP. Man, his career is going great so far. I'm not going to lie. If you thought all the momentum from the Super Bowl win would carry on, you would be wrong. So we ended the season 10-7, which didn't even put us in the playoffs, so our our season's done. Actually, Nick Bosa for us won Defense Player of the Year, so that's a good news. Now, yet again, James Droz gets another upgrade. Bro, I'm just hoping we can get pass accuracy. Like, it has to be here somewhere. Best throw style. Okay, this actually isn't a bad one. So we're going to give James Droz a Slinger 1 release, which is actually, I think, one of the best releases in the game. And hopefully this probably fixes up his game a little bit. Hopefully James Droz can have a better season this year. So we went 10-7, which put us in the playoffs this time, thankfully. We are going against the Colts, who are 9-8. Hopefully we can win this game. Bro, this game is so close, and it's like the end of the third quarter. This is unbelievable. Bro, if we can score right here, we'll actually take the lead with like 3 minutes left. So that's nice. Look at that. Easy touchdown, bro. So easy. And as soon as we scored, the Colts started driving downfield. Bro, you're not going to allow a touchdown here. No way. He's out. Bro, this really seals the game right here pretty much. If we can stop them, this is it. Bro, are they going to pass it? Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. That wasn't a mistake. Wow, it wasn't a mistake. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that wasn't a mistake. You know, I'm just remembering that Seahawks-Patriots Super Bowl, and I think at that point, yeah, wow. Like, realistically, this play is not going to work, but you might as well just take the shot, because you never know. James Droz had one more opportunity to win us the game, but he failed. But yet again, Nick Bosa won Defensive Player of the Year. Let's hope he can keep this up. Now, before the next season starts, we have to give James Droz another upgrade. So I don't know why this thing keeps resetting, but I just took off all the ones we already have. So I'm going to go with number 4 here. Max awareness. That could actually be pretty good for us. I'm not going to lie. So we ended up the season 9-8, which we did not even make the playoffs with. So that kind of sucks. And once again, Nick Bosa wins another Defense Player of the Year for us. This dude's going to retire being the best defense player to ever play the game. I swear. Now, before the season starts, we have to give James Droz his next upgrade. Bro, hopefully we can get throw accuracy, because I'd be so happy about that. Plus 15 to any stat. I'm giving that to deep throwing accuracy because he needs it so bad. And as we are getting closer to the end of the season, I am going to choose one more upgrade, which will be plus 15 break tackle. That could actually be very good for him. And we had our best season of the whole year, going 12-5, and our first playoff game will be against the Bengals. James Droz went through the whole entire playoffs, beating the Bengals, Bills, and Jets to lead us to the Super Bowl again. But now it's time for the hardest game of this whole season, the Panthers, who are the 2nd seed in the Super Bowl against us. Bro, things aren't looking like too crazy here. Like, we're only in the end of the second quarter and we're up 14-0. All right, we're only up 17-10 with 6 minutes left. We really do need a touchdown here to get us a sealed win. Bro, I'm telling you, a 63 overall quarterback, whatever his OVR is, it doesn't matter because he's a 99. The way he plays the 99, on paper, he might look like the worst quarterback you know in the league. Not worse than Zach Wilson, though, okay? Now this is where it could get interesting. Honestly, you got nobody on that first receiver over there, but that's an easy touchdown for us. That might have sealed the game. I'm not gonna lie, that probably sealed it. It's over. James Droz wins his 2nd Super Bowl of his career. James Droz is really just turning into Tom Brady, I swear. Another great season with Nick Bosa winning Defensive Player of the Year was making our team look amazing. Now it's time for James Droz's next upgrade. Once again, we're gonna give him 2 upgrades, so I'm gonna take number 1, which is plus 25 play action, amazing, and number 5 right across from it, max throw power. Both amazing upgrades. We'll take those. Man, I'm just hoping this season we can go to the Super Bowl again. Now, in the middle of the season, I want to give James Droz 1 more upgrade, so we're going to do that right now. So I'm going to take probably box number 6, which gives us plus 20 break sack. That is actually huge for him. I then traded for Jamison Williams to help James Droz with his wide receivers. So we ended the season 10-7, which isn't that bad, but that does put us in the wild card, so our first game is against the Bengals. James Droz should be able to beat the Bengals pretty easily. And just like that, the season's over. And for the first time in forever, someone else won Defense Player of the Year, being Myles Garrett and not Nick Bosa. So that happened. Now, before our next season starts, we need to give James Droz another upgrade. Now, just like last time, we're going to take 2 more, which we'll choose number 8, which is plus 25 trucking, and number 9, which is Superstar X Factor. We will take that for sure. And since there is only really 1 left, I'm just going to add it on, which is plus 10 to all throw accuracy stats, which will help him out a ton. And as James Droz's age keeps going up, the closer we're getting to him retiring. We're at least trying to win 1 more championship with him. Man, so we went 14-3 for our games, and we are in the wild card somehow, which is really shocking because that means the team did way better than us somehow. Our first game in the playoffs is going to be against the Raiders, so hopefully we can beat them. This is getting actually really bad. Oh god, why is it 28-23? Man, look at us. Oh my, oh no, not 3rd and 8, bro. Look at Eric Shepard, bro. Look at that 12-yard touchdown. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, I think it's in the bag. Yep, this is it. Let's go. We won our wild card game, thankfully. Our next playoff game is going to be against the... Yeah, this seems like an easy game for us. Yup. And now our next playoff game is going to be against the Ravens, who have the same record as us, and they look like they have a pretty tough team. Man, and we have a 3-0 lead early on. Okay, that's not bad. It looks like both defenses are actually kind of shutting us down a bit. They still have Lamar, so they can imagine this dude takes another deep shot. Oh, he's got him. This dude just threw a pick. But then this happened. So, yeah. What? They're throwing? Wait, what? They threw? Is he going to go? No, he's not going to go. That dude's going to tackle him. Lamar. Wow. Bro, both these QBs literally... Okay. And boom, just like that, we win 20-17, and that leads us to our next Super Bowl with James Droz. Let's go. And our next Super Bowl matchup is against the Panthers again. That is insane. Are we going to beat them again this time? Let's see. Wow, this game's tied 10-10 in the third. That's insane. Okay, now we're up 13-10. Okay, we're not doing too bad. We're not doing that bad. All right, we are in the red zone, actually, so hopefully we can score here. Hoping these dudes aren't being dumb. There we go. Look at that run. Honestly, I think we go with the run game here. I feel like that would be the best way to do this. Or we're gonna pass it. Okay. Boom, and look at that touchdown. Let's go. That, yep, perfect. Jameson Williams, what a great time. Let's go. This game's over. Yeah, this game's over. James Droz wins his third Super Bowl of his career. This is unbelievable. James Droz is really looking like the best quarterback to ever play for the Chiefs, I swear. This guy's really gotten 3 Super Bowls, and he hasn't even cracked the 90 overall yet. A lot of it does come down to his teammates, but at the end of the day, we all know how important a quarterback is to a franchise, so this can't just be on regular. And even better, Nick Bosa even won Defense Player of the Year again, thankfully. No, I'm not gonna lie, we actually are gonna boost up his stats a ton just because I feel like this last couple seasons will definitely be it for him. 12-5. Man, we went 12-5 this season, and we end up beating the Raiders 20-17. Nice. And our matchup for the Super Bowl is going to be against the Buccaneers, but we are the #1 seed, so hopefully we can take them down. Bro, hopefully James Droz can get one more Super Bowl under his belt. That would just be amazing to see. Here we are on 3rd and 3. Hopefully we can score another touchdown, and I honestly think that would seal the game for us. We'll go up by like 13, which isn't bad. Not 13, right? Bro, yeah, not 13, because I can't count for some reason. But we are up by 13. That's honestly not bad. And that is game. James Droz wins his 4th Super Bowl of the year. James Droz wins his 4th Super Bowl of all time. That's back-to-back for him. Let's go. And James Droz wins Super Bowl MVP again. This dude is going crazy. Man, James Droz is honestly kind of cooking. James Droz has really had one heck of a career, man. I'm not gonna lie. And Nick Bosa wins the Defense Player of the Year again, which is insane. And after winning his 4th Super Bowl, he ended up retiring. But you know who else was good in the NFL? MMG. Click the video on the screen to see what MMG's career turned out to be like. And trust me, it gets insane.